Hey guys, welcome back and sorry for the constant cicada screaming in the background. This is a speed paint of Weave the Worlds by Nora Case, a few of her characters from her book, and I'm just going to say there's probably going to be some spoilers for the book, so if you haven't read Weave the Worlds, go read it. It's really good. I think it's a really nice mix of a coming-of-age story as well as sci-fi and fantasy. All that being said, this is your last chance to go and read the book before we get into spoiler territory. How's it going? Okay, let's get into the speed paint. Enjoy! So originally I was going to do all of the main cast, which includes Everly, Harper, Pickett, Fan, and Jael, but I decided against it and only did Jael and Harper and Everly. I was really struggling with drawing Harper. I had multiple references for all of the characters, but for some reason I just couldn't draw Harper that day. I also really tried to make Everly and Jael look similar because, spoilers, in the book, they are sisters. I really loved the arcs that Jael and Everly went through and coming back together again after being separated for so long. And here we get to Harper again, and I was just struggling, so I decided not to do her and moved on to coloring the other two. Figuring out color palettes for them was pretty easy for me, but I did struggle with shading a lot this time. I wasn't sure how I wanted to shade them, and I'm still getting the hang of digital art, but I did eventually find something that worked for me. I'd very much say that digital art is a struggle for me every time. Sometimes things work and then I try them again and they don't work anymore. It probably also doesn't help that my main medium is watercolors, so I really don't know how to blend anything else besides pencils. Here I am trying to put shines on Jael's hair, which was not working how I wanted it to, so I moved on to Everly and kind of got an idea of what I wanted to do. I struggled a little bit before going in and adding more highlights just to make it a little more lustrous. So this next part was really difficult for me. The commander has a large burn scar on her face, and I have never drawn burn scars before, so I had to look up a whole bunch of references. There's so many different types of scars and so many different textures, and I think it would be interesting to do a study on them. You can see here is when I finally started to figure out what I was doing. Well, that is until I got to the shading. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. I hate shading so much, but the rendering is all worth it, I think, in the end. Here I am finishing up the burn scar and shading it, as well as putting some color into Jael's lips. I popped some light green in behind them before doing some light shading and then slapping my watermark all over everything to disrupt artificial intelligence, which I hate. And then comes my favorite part, which is the lighting. I love doing lighting, you guys. You have no idea. And that is the end of the speed paint. I am so happy with how this turned out, and I hope you guys all like it. Thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, maybe like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!